What's on, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Ross, I like games, and today we need to take a look at the proper official reveal of the Devil Fruits Collection Volume 2, and then some promos in a minute. But first, the Devil Fruits Collection Volume 2. And I looked at this, right? We had the reveal come down this morning, and I had a look at the little splash page, as I like to call it. And it's shown us the sleeves, and it's shown us the promos, the little promo Don. And I went, oh, that's cool. And then I looked further and I'm like, this is perfect. Although very quickly before I explain why it's perfect, I need to remind you guys we are doing an OP02 box break on Whatnot today, 7:30 p.m. UK time. Use the invite link in the description, whatnot.com/invite/the You get £10 credit, get some free packs. Join us to crack a box of OP02. It's going to be awesome. 7:30 p.m. UK time tonight. And if you don't want to pick up any packs, just come hang. Now, there is a little bit of a backstory here for those of you that aren't familiar with the One Piece manga/anime that I have to tell you because this product doesn't make sense without it. So, kind of spoilers for One Piece, I suppose, but it's pretty common knowledge, and honestly, you need this to get the context of this product. But basically, the Flame Fruit is the one that Ace eats. And Ace is the fire dude. You've seen this in a million cards before. Ace is kind of all a bit fiery. And then, for some reason, Ace doesn't have those powers anymore. Those powers get passed in some way, I'm keeping it as vague as I can, to Sabo. So you've literally got the two users or the two consumers of the Flame Fruit being shown off here in this product. And I think that's wonderful. I think that's lovely and awesome. And I'm just the biggest fan of this. You'll notice one of the Don is very clearly Ace with fire behind. One of the Don is very clearly Sabo with fire behind. And then both of the sleeves here are basically Ace and Sabo and a whole bunch of fire. What they've gone and done is basically gone, look, we want to do the Flame Fruit, which I don't blame them. After the Gum Fruit, it is literally the most iconic of the Devil Fruits in One Piece. So it kind of had to be the next one up, right? And they've gone, well, hang on a second. Like, if we look at the Flame Fruit, there's actually two characters that have kind of used this. Why don't we go ahead and, well, use that? And, yeah. That sounds like a very good idea indeed. And they have, and look, the Devil Fruit Collection 1 was fine, but I think they've really jumped ahead here with the Devil Fruit Collection Volume 2. And it's just, like, when I started covering this game and playing this game, I just went, oh, cool new card game, looks like fun. I wasn't a One Piece fan, not when I started. And I've since read the whole of One Piece, and I'm now 300 issues into my second read-through of One Piece. And I may or may not have watched the first half a dozen episodes of my 2- and 4-year-old sons. And I am now all in on One Piece as a whole, not just the card game. And one thing that I love when we have such a beloved property as One Piece, I love when the people creating the card game really pay attention to the source material. And this product is just a great example of Bandai just going, let's really actually show this off now. Let's actually go out of our way to give some love to the source material in terms of the Flame Fruit. And I just think this is absolutely excellent. This is cool. The official description goes a bit like this. The second Devil Fruits collection is here. It contains booster packs, a Don card in one of 2 new designs, and sleeves in one of 2 new designs. Releasing on November the 8th, yes, that's in a week, for $25, and it's 3 booster packs, 1 Don card, and 10 sleeves. Now, this is something which, look, don't get me wrong, I love this product. I'm definitely going to go pick this up. However, I do have a slight issue, and that is, it's a $25 product that gives us 10 sleeves. We're basically paying like $10 here for 10 sleeves and a Don card. And that seems like a lot. Now, you're not actually, because you've got the big plastic fruit there as well. More on that in a minute. But I know we got a Don deck, so you got 10 cards. It's obviously enough sleeves for your Don deck. I understand all of that. But these sleeves are really cool, and sometimes it does feel a little bit like Bandai go, well, you know what? They've got a 10-card Don deck, just give them that. You see it with your Digi-Egg deck in Digimon as well. It's kind of, you got a 10-card deck, let's just give them 10 sleeves. And it means that trying to get a set of sleeves for your actual deck becomes borderline impossible, which does get a little bit sad, unfortunately. It's not the end of the world, but I really wish they'd give us proper sets of sleeves here. But then it would probably be a $30 product, so I don't know. And of course, do remember it's one of the 2 Don and one of the 2 sets of sleeves you get here. In terms of the actual, well, fruit itself, we did have this concept image doing the rounds, which I believe is official. I could be wrong, but I believe this is an official concept image that actually shows a much more elaborate fruit than we actually get. This was shown off at some conventions or something. This is what it actually looks like in person, which, to be fair, does match quite nicely with what they show us on the current image. It is very much a bumpy ball rather than like an elaborate pineapple-shaped thing. I love this. I think it's brilliant. I'm definitely going to be picking it up. It's another thing that comes out next Friday. Remember, next Friday is a release date of Premium Booster 01. So, and then also the new Pokemon set, the new Star Wars Unlimited set, the new Universes set. Next Friday is incredibly busy, all right? But this is one more thing to pick up if you got any money left over from everything else. But there is one other thing we need to talk about in this video today, and it is a new promo pack that's gone and been revealed over in Japan. Standard Battle Pack Volume 10. Yes, we've got all the way to Volume 10. But I'm a Rebecca fan, and this one's got Rebecca. And yes, the prize card on offer here is Rebecca as well. Well, in Japan, it's actually a lottery card. But you see where we're going with this. There is a Rebecca on offer as both a it's in the pack and, hey, here's a full art, no border version for the winner, either of the game or the lottery or whatever. Now, this is, of course, the Rebecca that came around in OP04, and it is your generic Dressrosa Searcher. But we've already seen in OP10, it does look a bit like Dressrosa might be making a bit of a comeback. So, it's hard to be terribly upset about this. And Rebecca is one of the coolest One Piece characters. So, I kind of feel alright about this. And look, this is going to be a card which it's very likely to keep seeing play. Like, if Dressrosa is good, this is your one-cost generic searcher. You've got to think that for as long as Dressrosa is a decent playable archetype, regardless of who the leader might be, you've got to think that Rebecca's going to be kind of in line to see a bunch of play. One would imagine. There are 3 other cards available, though, as there tends to be. We have got the Wiper from OP08, and my rereading of One Piece has gotten to the Sky Island saga at the moment. So, yeah. I'll be honest with you, though. Right now, Wiper ain't doing that well. Wiper's having a bit of a shocker, if I may say so. Do remember there was an alternate art of Wiper in OP08, which I think everyone's already forgotten about, despite it being the most recent English set. But this is the Wiper, where it's counter plus 2k, and on play, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, reveal an upper card and add it to your hand, and then play an upper yard from your hand. But crucially, it doesn't have to be one that you find with Wiper that you play, which actually makes a big difference, because if you had to play one you found, you could whiff, have one in your hand, and then not be able to play one for free. That would be super annoying. I'm glad we're not in that situation. We've actually got a card from OP09 coming in here. It is Hongo, who is, of course, one of the red hair pirates, because, you know, Shanks and OP09 and all of that. And we've got ourselves counter plus 2k again, which is good. And we've got an activate main, rest this character. If your leader is red-haired pirates, then one of your opponent's characters gets minus 2,000 power for the turn. Decent little card if you're playing Shanks. And then we got the Scratch Mana Poo from EB01, another card with counter plus 2k. In fact, the only one that doesn't have counter plus 2k is Rebecca. But again, as I've explained, Rebecca is just a ridiculously good card. So we can honestly forgive not having a counter plus 2k. And what we've got here from Scratchman Apu is we've got an on play. You get to rest one of your opponent's 2 cost or lower characters. Not some kind of absolute uber card, but a decent enough card you can imagine some people might want to go out and play. So there we go. That's your new promo pack. I told you there was a new promo pack, and I've gone and shown you all about it. I really want that winner Rebecca card, but Rebecca's another one of those characters where I think she's popular enough that we're going to keep getting awkward to find cards featuring her. But I also showed you the new Devil Fruits collection. We finally, a week out, got a proper look at the sleeves and the don, so now it's over to you guys. Tell me what you think about these. Tell me if you're buying a Devil Fruits collection. Go nuts in the comment section, but be nice! And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi. That's where we talk One Piece and a bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts, join a Discord, and all kinds of fun things. But by far the most important thing as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching Wasi Plays.